suck no dick, nigga.
Your mama sucked dick on the back of Rick James tour bus in 1985, nigga.
It don't count if she didn't enjoy it.
That's how they do the body count, huh? Like, oh, I didn't like this,
Uh-huh.
so that dick don't count, huh?
Nah, if she
Yeah.
sucked the dick with a rubber on it, don't count, nigga.
I suck rubber, not. It's a difference.
Yo, man, that's crazy as hell. Anyway, welcome back to the motherfucking show. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and all that bullshit. You know how we do. The first show of 2024. We back up in your motherfucking house, about to put a foot up in your ass. And tonight we talk about your mama, that bitch who didn't prepare you for these other bitches. But anyway, welcome back, Ro. Tone, Happy New Year. Glad to have y'all back. Glad that y'all made it into 2024 safely. And so what's up, fellas? How y'all been?
Ah, shit, man. I've been Gucci, man. Been good, man.
Uh-oh. This nigga's been Gucci mine.
I've been Louis Vuitton.
And I'm over here old school and Sergio Tacchini flipping, nigga. Sipping
No,
on
the
a
Skytail
don't
pager
nobody
and
know what
shit.
that is, nigga.
The Skytail pager.
Next tail pager, nigga.
This boy got a Jesus shoe.
Anyway, man. I said this. I once famously said this when I first burst upon the scene and started running my mouth and kicking it with the fellas. And that the comment that I made, shout out to the homie Red Pill Chauvinist, aka RPC, aka Mr. Columbia International, because I made this statement while on Affy Kingdom podcast on a panel that he had, and Red Pill Chauvinist was there. But the statement that I made is that a lot of dudes are handicapped when it comes to dealing with women before they even get out and have romantic dealings with women because their mama fucked them up before they even left the nest. And I also would like to take a moment to recognize the homie Pimp God because he got a book titled similar to what I'm talking about, you know, shit that your mama didn't tell you. And the reason why a lot of you guys suffer like you do, you know, when dealing with these women is because the first woman in your life fucked it up for you. And a lot of you motherfuckers, because you love your mama and you respect your mama and she occupied a prominent place in your life that she do, you motherfuckers don't have, you had the ability, but you don't have the strength, the inner strength. You don't have the cojones to look at your mother as a regular woman, even though you never had a romantic relationship with her. And it's because of that. You know what I'm saying? It's because that you fail to recognize that your mother is a woman like any other woman, that you are unable to see the bullshit that women come with when they coming into your life. Now, Tone, I know you got a mama. Ro, I know you got a mama. Y'all know I got a mama. So what we gonna talk about tonight is some of the shit that our mamas didn't tell us about bitches. And we didn't find out until it was too late. It was after the fact. We didn't already got our motherfucking ass handed to us by some old slick ass bitch. Anyway, either one of you guys feel free to, you know, share your story or what have you, and we'll go from there.
Well, shit, guess I'll go first then. Man, honestly, man, my mom ain't teach me shit about women for real. Like, you know, like the basic shit, oh, you know, be nice, be caring. If she says no, you show up to her job every day until she says yes. Like, this, I'm not trying to get a restraining order. I want some pussy. But anyway, um, that's what.
So your mama didn't teach you how to get the pussy. She taught you
Hell
how to
no,
simp for the
hell
motherfucker.
no. She taught me all that, be nice and caring, which is cool to a certain extent. But like I'm learning. I ain't gonna lie, man. Just being on this podcast, learning from my brothers. You know, my brother Tone. my uncle Top. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot. Like you just gotta like. I don't want to. Okay, this is the wrong word. I know it's gonna come out wrong, but like you really gotta. Me and my friend said like that. It's not how we mean it, but like I didn't know that you like women like to be like violated in a sense, but not like on some like you taking it, but just like shut up, give me that shit. Like what I'm saying. I never had that in my game. I had the other shit. I had the charisma, being funny, being responsible, being a leader type shit. But when it came to that bedroom and how women like to be, I don't know, like violated. I don't know if y'all know what I mean, but just like, man, shut the
We know
fuck
what you
up,
mean.
nigga. Get your ass
Dominated,
the fuck over there. Lay
dominated.
your ass.
Right. You said
Yeah, they
violated.
were. You
But
just
we
a violator, you old
You say
cutesy
murder the
looking
bitch.
ass nigga.
nah, but that's just like a turn that me and the homies we was like, man, you gotta violate these hoes. Like you tell her to shut the fuck up, nigga, put the dick in
Yeah,
her mouth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like not like
the
against her
term
will,
the term
YouTube,
is dominated.
dominate,
That's the
whatever.
term. That's the term.
We just say violate, but
Well, don't
like
say violate, nigga, because you on my channel. I can't have the motherfucking FBI, the goddamn ATF, and the
okay, my
motherfuckers
bad.
from To Catch a
Dom
Predator
Say we got him.
asking questions and shit, nigga.
We say we
dominate.
got him. He admitted it all live. Nigga.
On live.
Not
We gonna
against
get
her will.
we gonna catch that nigga in the Uber.
Damn, you fucking Vlad TV over here telling them where I work and what I do. Fuck out of here, nigga. Goddamn.
That
I
nigga
wasn't gonna
said
get caught until you
that
said
nigga
that,
said
motherfucker.
that nigga said Vlad TV.
Hey, so Ro, when you violate these hoes, was you in the Uber? I'm like, nigga, goddamn.
Ah!
This nigga, that nigga just snitched on me.
I'll
Look.
have you know it was their place.
What are you talking about? I live there, nigga. Oh
I
Nah,
would
man.
but
never mix work and pleasure like that.
Ah! Yo, you niggas are silly as
nah.
hell.
But
But anyway,
dominate.
go ahead, bro. Dominate. Dominate
I'll
is
say dominate. It's
a
just
proper
like
term.
we know what the word mean. We just that's how we be fucking around. But basically, like just dominating women. Like I didn't know nothing about none of that. My mom ain't never tell me like, oh, when you're having sex, grab her by the throat and look into her eyes, and you know, this
Choke her
ain't
a
my
little
thing.
bit.
But spit in her mouth and like crazy shit, like all the crazy shit that these hoes like. My mom ain't never taught me none of that shit. She ain't
Mm-hmm.
taught me none of that shit. Oh, you take her on a date, you do this, you do that, which is cool, which is cool. But
Mm-hmm.
you got to do the other shit too. Otherwise, these hoes is not gonna fuck with you like that. If you're not like aggressive in the
Mm-hmm.
bedroom and shit like that, dominating, man. Don't matter how many dinner dates you take her on. It don't matter how nice you are. She never gonna respect you. Like, cause that's what they want. That freaky, wild, crazy shit for the most part. Every
Mm-hmm.
woman is, some of them like different things, but for the most part, like most women, for example, I'll close with this. Like most women, for example, a lot of the times they'll say no when they really mean yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what are you doing? Oh my God, stop. Why you taking
Mm-hmm.
my panties off? And usually, like, if you a nigga don't know, you might just stop. You know what I'm saying?
Stop.
Like,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times you gotta be able to read the cues, like, okay, this is how crazy women are. Sometimes no means no, and sometimes no means
I
yes. And
mean,
as a
yes.
man, you gotta know what zone you in because a lot of the times they just want you to be like, hey, shut up, man, bend your ass over. I'm about to get you know what I'm saying? But not
Mm-hmm.
against her will, YouTube. Not against her will. Not against her will.
Mm-hmm.
Like real niggas know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, for
violator
sure,
is what he said.
for sure. Yeah, just by from those who bought you, just cheat on her.
Come on, Vlad TV.
Just violate on her. Premiering tomorrow night at 9 p.m.
Yeah, they gonna get me in 10 years. As soon as I make it, as soon as I get a
At 30,
Netflix,
they can
that's they
catch you
were
at
like,
30
what
when you're too
happened?
old.
Roe missed the me too movement. That nigga gonna get caught up in the me also movement.
To be awesome.
Yeah, nigga, we remember you. You also going down.
Damn, that's the fucked up shit.
But I feel you, Ro, because and this is what the opinion that I will offer on what you had to offer is that one, because you're your mother's son, right? You're not gonna ever have the same kind of relationship with her that you're gonna have with other women. And so you'll never really look at your mother like a woman.
Hmm.
And it's detrimental because it gives us as male offspring the impression that our mother is holier than thou, and that we superimpose that on other women. And so that's why when you get with a woman, you be scared to do shit like choke her up a little bit, slap her on the
Mm-hmm.
face, smack her on the ass, just stick a finger in her ass when you back. You know what I'm saying? And then, we don't know our mothers like that. But the truth of the matter is, how did we get here if that bitch wasn't throwing that ass up in the air for your daddy? You understand what I'm saying? Now it sound fucked up, but this the real shit. Your mama was your daddy's side. It's as simple as that. Cause trust me, he was hitting that pussy, killing it, probably drilling it. You understand what I'm saying? But because you don't know your mama like that, when you go out into the motherfucking world, man, you conflate the idea of your mother onto other women.
And
You
also,
you
go
even
ahead.
hear women remark on that. I ain't trying to be your mama, etc., etc.
I
But go
wanted to
ahead,
A
go
lot
ahead.
of a lot of time they want you to be what your daddy was to them.
Expound on that, since you said it.
For instance, how he said earlier, like if she say no, keep showing up at her job till she say yes. She
Uh
probably
huh.
had your dad in a situation where she wanted him to keep pursuing, but he didn't because he like I ain't going for that shit. And so she tried to teach you to give girls the feeling she wish she had. Just like when they tell girls to do
Ah,
the
okay.
opposite of what they did because they feel like they missed out.
I see what you're saying. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, I could dig that. That makes sense. But also, what I would say too is like just using Rose example, because it happened to me. It just wasn't as what I would call as extreme as in Rose's case, for example. Because my mom's did tell me a whole bunch of shit about women, but it was a bunch of shit that she didn't tell me, and only for me to find out, oh, this bitch is like that. You understand what I'm saying? No wonder she ain't exposed herself. Now I understand. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't make me look at her any different, except to say to myself, well, after all, I mean, she is my mother, but at the end of the day, she a person and she's still a woman. So I can't lose sight of that. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that a lot of guys suffer from that. They're unable to separate their mother, the woman, from their mother as a woman.
Right. Because if you look at your
And
mama like that, it's easier to see that like you know, man,
yeah, this bitch
all
is
of
full of
well,
shit. I
right,
seen this before.
right.
That's some whole shit. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's what I was gonna say about my situation. My situation wasn't my mama didn't tell me nothing, but she showed me through her action a lot of shit that I'm like, but I ain't going for that. I ain't
Mm-hmm.
going for that. You know what I mean? But what she didn't teach me was how to combat it. Because in her mind, I don't know. It probably never even crossed her mind. But
Mm-hmm.
like I see my mama go to the hopefully ain't nobody listening. I didn't see my mama go to breakfast with somebody, go to the movies, come home, change clothes, and somebody else pick her up to take her out to eat lunch and go to the movie.
God damn.
Wow. God damn.
It was literally hey ma, bye ma, and nobody
God
had to fuck
damn.
nothing. You know what I mean?
Your mom's is the original foodie. God
Bro,
damn, she
my
out there
mama.
getting them.
I
Bro, I see my mama dude begging to chill with her, bro. He sat at the door like, you got some money? He said, "Is this cool?" She said, "Come on, you can chill for 20 minutes." And that nigga came in for 20 minutes and left, bro. So I'm
oh
like, you know what
So,
I mean? Like,
so
I'm like,
moms
I
is
remember my mama got mad because
gangster.
I remember my mama got mad. I was telling her, my mama a pimp, bro. I don't know what y'all talking about. She
So
said,
moms
shut
is
the fuck
a
up.
gangster. So moms is out there hurting motherfuckers.
damn.
I feel you though, Tone. I feel you because I had a very similar experience. Some of the women in my family, like my favorite aunt, I ain't gonna name her because I don't want my other aunt to get mad. And my mom's and my grandmother, and some of my grandmother's sisters, which would be my great aunts. You know what I'm saying? Not only did I get the opportunity to sit back and observe them and the shit that they was doing and the shit that they was saying and how they was moving, you know what I'm saying? How they went about hustling and getting money and you know what I'm saying? How many dudes they fuck with or went out with, etc. You know, because a lot of the women in my motherfucking family, them bitches is the same way. They know how to go get some motherfucking money. You understand what I'm saying? But
Yep.
I picked up a lot of shit by osmosis just by watching them.
Yeah.
But
And then you know what I'm saying? Like my favorite auntie, my grandmother's aunt, you know what I'm saying? Now I've got a lot of game from her because we actually did a lot of talking. I asked her a lot of questions. And plus we both Aries, so we click. You know what I'm saying? But aside from that, I would say that I picked up more information about women from the women in my family in the same manner like you by osmosis more so than directly. Like sit me down directly and say this is why you don't fuck with this bitch because she like this is that and the third. You understand what I'm
see,
saying?
Right. I would
I,
say my mama, when people I'm in a situation, she like the fuck no, don't go for that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's probably like it was more like after, like, oh no, I mean you come from a bloodline of pimping. What you doing? You know what I mean? Like that's most of the time she'd give me advice. It's like post game. You know what I mean? It already happened. Like, no, 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 don't go for that. But it's like, damn, you know, too late.
That after the fact shit.
Yeah,
well,
too late.
I,
Mm-hmm.
I want to throw this. See, but that's like that's why, y'all niggas, y'all from what I can gather, y'all niggas was like early to the game. See, I'm late to the game because I did not see that. I saw the opposite. I saw my mom, my dad, church. Like this perfect little family shit. So I never saw like the shady shit. And my dad, of course, he not gonna tell me nothing about my mama because he don't want me not to like my mama, but. He might tell me little shit here and there, here and there now that I'm older, but for the most part, didn't tell me nothing. So in my eyes, I was chasing the quote unquote perfect family my whole life. And that's when that nigga just cheat on her came out. Cause I'm like, oh nigga, all of this shit is totally fucking
Just
backwards.
cheat on her, just beat on her, just violate.
But I was just saying that like cause that's the thing. Y'all got to actually see certain shit like that. I didn't grow up with that. I
Mm-hmm.
saw the little white picket fits, perfect family, perfect mother. So when I was out here getting done dirty by these hoes, it was a little more extreme for me because I didn't at least get to see it. Like y'all mamas probably you said y'all didn't they didn't tell you per se, but you saw certain shit. Like now, okay, I'm gonna do something what Tone did. I'm gonna snitch on my auntie too. But like
Ah, we knew it. We knew you had some snitch in you.
nah, but not
It's
like
always
that.
the short.
Not like that,
It's
but
always the short ones, yeah. I'm fucking with you.
you
Go ahead, bro, man.
but when you get older and you become an adult, you start to recognize certain shit. Like this ain't slander.
Mm-hmm.
This is the truth. I got an auntie. She got four baby daddies. What if
God
she was a
damn.
regular woman? What would we call her? You know what I'm saying? Like we-
Exactly.
and they was all like gang member thug niggas. You know what I'm saying? But if I was to say something,
And
of
your
course they'd
auntie,
get mad. They'd be in bed.
your
They'd be.
auntie got that fire, nigga.
But
Every
either
nigga
way,
was like, I'm in there and I ain't leaving.
but either way, it's just like you get older and you start to see shit like that and you just start to look like, hey, hold on, you was out here wow, low key, like
Right.
I still love you, you
Oh,
still
that's
auntie,
facts.
but don't like not because I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna let you go with this, but like when I used to post my just cheat on her videos, right? She follow
Mm.
me on Instagram. She'll follow me like, oh, your mom didn't raise you this way, when I'm fucking around. And as I got older, I was just like, I know I wanted to roast, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna star y'all because you auntie. But I'm like, the
Like,
pot
bitch, you
calling
got,
the kettle black.
You different from
you
me,
got,
nigga.
you
I
Like
got,
you,
like, bitch, you got 3 kids and 8 baby daddies. What are you talking about?
but yeah, like that was my point. I was looking at her like, hold on, like how you gonna be judging what I'm talking about? You are the woman that I'm talking about.
Talking
Literally,
about.
I just
right,
ain't say it because you my
right,
auntie.
right.
Like you literally the reason why niggas hate bitches. Like, like you might love me, but I done seen you do niggas dirty. Like you
Wow.
done did some shady shit out here that I done saw that yeah. But she over here
I
commenting on
know
my shit.
I know you ain't shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like you might be a auntie to me, good to me, but in reality, when it comes to these niggas, you the woman I'm talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You the woman that deserves to be cheated on. Like, cause you
Yo, you
foul out
stupid
here.
nigga. You say you the woman that deserved to be cheated on, nigga. That is the phrase of 2024, mama. You deserve to be cheated on,
And
bitch.
shout out to her. I know they probably gonna hear this one day. This ain't a diss. It's just facts. Like I'm older. I can
No,
see what you doing. Like people act like we can't see.
hold on. Go ahead. Let me answer this call.
I was
But
gonna
yeah.
say, bro. So I was kind of late too, but not really. So what I think it is, especially with both our situations, is we only got pieces of the puzzle.
Mhm.
Like you saw what you saw the goal, but you didn't see how the goal is made, how you get to that goal, and how you make sure you know what I mean. Like
Mhm.
you didn't get the instructions, you got the finished product. I got the watch out. You know what I mean? But like
Mhm.
I didn't know how to get to the same goal you got because I didn't know what that looked like. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like my parents didn't wasn't together most of my life, so I didn't know what a 2 parent home looked like to even
Mhm.
try to get that right. You know what I mean? So I'm learning in the midst of trying to make sure I'm not messing with no bitch who just like my mama, but I'm more focused. That's no diss to my mama. Do your thing, but that's just not what I wanted out of a chick.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
doubt.
but
No doubt.
um, I never got to see like how you know this is that person until like I already was fucking up. By the time I realized it, I'm past the point of no return. You know what I mean?
And
Mm-hmm.
who's to say, like, to add on to that, like, I know some stuff. I definitely ain't gonna speak on that, but I done heard some stuff about mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Mm-hmm.
I done heard some shit through the grapevine about mines, but mines was put up the perfect image, and it's just like that's okay. Ain't nobody perfect out here, bro.
Yo, yo,
Like,
no disrespect, bro. But and this is not about your moms directly, but this go for all of the women out there who marry and you a straight thought and you pretending and you used to be a hoe. You used to be out there on the strip with the 6-inch heels. You rode Rick James motherfucking tour bus, and now you in the goddamn church. You's a hoe. I still like you. Stop fronting. Cause you fuck these young men up and you really don't have anything in common with other women except that you women, but these is your sons. Do you care more about your sons than you do about whether these other women fuck them over or what? I
Be careful.
mean,
The woman code is
inquiring
strong.
minds want to know.
The woman code is strong sometimes. Sometimes
Mm,
she'd rather see, like I said earlier, she'd rather see another woman get treated how she wanted to get treated than to see her son get treated how she wanted to treat a man, or how a
mm.
man should be treated. You know what I mean? And
Ouch, that's deep.
it's kind of seeing themselves in the girl.
Yeah, that is deep.
Because
That's
like
something.
I wouldn't say like I've had other women in my family try to give me advice, but I knew it was I watched people do the same shit with my mama and look
Mm,
stupid. You know what I mean? Like I'm
mm,
15, like bro, you a clown. You know
mm,
what I mean? Like I'm like, dude, you a fool. Like, and no disrespect to my mama. I'm like, hey, my mama ain't like, she ain't out here like she got a nice job and shit, but like
mm, mm.
to be like doing the stuff that she had niggas doing, I'm like, hey, bro, more power to you. But I couldn't be that nigga. You know what I mean? Like the watching the
No
niggas
doubt.
fall over, not go home with a dry wee wee man.
Same,
Crazy.
same, same
Empty
thing.
pockets and a dry wee wee. That's crazy.
Same thing with me, man. Because like after like my moms and my pops basically split up when I was like 12, and then me, my mother, and my father and my sister, we didn't live together no more. It was just me, my sister, and my mom's. And then I hauled ass out the house by the time I was 16. So I've been gone for a long time. But after my pops not passed, but after we stopped living together and shit, I started saying, wow, okay, I had no fucking idea my mom's was this type of woman. You understand what I'm saying? From the kind of dudes that she entertained to the kind of behavior, what I'm saying, that she exhibited towards these dudes that, what I'm saying, she was entertaining. Now I would hear little shit, what I'm saying, through the grapevine about, you know, uh, your mama did this, or I heard your mama did that, or I seen your mama with this person. You know what I'm saying? It's just like oh, by the way, shout out to you, Miss Misha Mack. Sorry about that. I'm so rude. But anyway, I was thinking about the video that I seen on Instagram a couple weeks or so ago with the little young man. His mama was twerking, and he had to come over there and tell her to stop, and he was all embarrassed and shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I felt that shit because I remember when I was a young man at that age, and I would hear shit about my mom's like through the grapevine, and it would fuck with me because I'm thinking to myself, damn, wait a minute, hold on, that's my mother, she perfect. I had no idea this bitch was a hoe.
Right,
You
right,
understand what
right.
I'm saying? But once I was able to reconcile for myself that wait a minute, this is my mother, and I have to respect her because she's my mother, but she's also a woman. So I can't lose sight of the fact that she's still gonna do women shit. You know what
Exactly,
I'm
and that's
saying?
part. Yeah, that's part of the problem too. Because a lot of the time when you look at it like that, you look at them like angels instead of humans. You know what I
Mm,
mean?
exactly.
And they don't like that. You know what I mean? Like, because what happens is when you see them as an angel, when they do anything wrong, you on their head about it. Like, wait, you're not supposed to do that. You're an angel. You know what I mean? No, she a
That's
human.
exactly how with my mom. You know, used to do that.
Going in and out, top.
That's what she said, nigga.
I was so about to say, Paul.
Pause. My bad.
That's what she said, nigga. You going in and out, Tom.
Damn.
But anyway, man, I think our relationships with our mothers is very, very crucial in our development as young men when it comes to, getting some enlightenment about the female gender. And it's because we don't have quite the same relationship with our mother as, male to female, like we do with outside females. It really hinders us. And
Yeah, I
then
know.
when we do observe our mothers acting like these hoes that we fuck with in the street, it fuck us up because I believe a lot of dudes don't know how to reconcile, you know what I'm saying, their mother being their mother, but also the fact that their mother is a woman.
They thought they got their freakiness from their daddy. That's what it was.
Duh. A lot of these dudes, mamas, she turned your daddy out. That nigga was a
Uh
square.
huh.
That nigga was rolled.
Damn. Disrespectful ass nigga. I quit the show, nigga. Fuck this
That
shit.
nigga said I quit the show.
Fuck y'all
Boy, you
niggas.
got Trump.
Yeah, that nigga said fuck y'all niggas.
I'm taking my ball and going home.
I'm
Pause.
taking my ball and go home. Yo, this nigga, that's why I love you, nigga. Yo, you funny as hell, nigga. But
Man.
aside from that, man, you know, another thing that your mother don't teach you to be when it comes to these women, and because they don't really give up a whole lot of information, and it's really fucked up. It's very rare that a guy, is blessed with the kind of mama that's gonna tell him straight up and down, look, this what these motherfucking women about. This what you know what I'm saying? And not just like point it out to you, but like explain to you. This why you don't need to be fucking with her. Cause like that was one of the issues I had, you know what I'm saying, with my moms and my granny. Is they would say that I shouldn't fuck with a chick, but they wouldn't tell me why. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of motherfucker where, okay, I hear what you're saying. I'm not saying I disagree with you, but I need some justification.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't just tell me not to fuck with this chick. I mean, I need a reason, some
Well,
reasoning for why I shouldn't be fucking with this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, I'm getting ready to hit this pussy.
what you talking about?
And that was one of the things. That was one of the things that I didn't get directly from like the women and most of the women in my family, like my auntie, my aunt Terry Ann, she liked that. Like she'll sit down and explain to you, yo, this is why you don't want to mess with her, or if you gonna mess with women, take your time, get to know them, ask them questions, ask them things like this. You understand what I'm saying? Etc. Etc. Now that particular aunt is more in depth, you know what I'm saying, and more straightforward about women and how to go about dealing with them, as opposed to like my mom's, for example. My mom's would just be like, "Yeah, no, I don't fuck with her. She not good. She not a good fit for you."
That's kind
And
of like my
I
grandma.
guess she would just want me to figure it out on my own.
That's kind of how the relationship I have with my grandma. The only difference is the age gap was so big that she couldn't really. She's just as confused about the bitches as I was. You know what I mean? Like,
Like Tony, I don't understand these bitches.
Yeah, we had conversations like that to this day. One of
Wow.
my cousins, my female cousins, will say something, or
Mm-hmm.
my, I ain't gonna say the other person, but one of my female cousins will say something or do something, and she'd be like, "Listen to this shit." You know what I mean? Me and my grandma sit have like a 2 hour intellectual conversation about what the fuck is going on, and still be confused at the ear. The last thing we end up saying, I don't understand.
That's a blessing to still have your grandma around.
Yeah,
It's a real blessing.
definitely,
My
definitely.
advice is get as much information from her as you can, because when she gone, it ain't go. You ain't gonna have no access to it. You gonna be sitting
She
there
didn't know.
feeling like a fool. Like, man, I wish I would have asked this question or that question. Mm.
She didn't already put me up on game. My grandma, it's funny. Actually, my grandma's story pretty interesting. She was adopted as a kid. She was born into a rich family.
Mm-hmm.
Mother was Irish, father was black.
Mm-hmm.
The father left her. The Irish people didn't want to take care of no black kids, so she put her up for adoption. And
Damn.
she
Mm.
went from living a lavish life to living basically in the streets.
Mm. That's crazy.
Uh, yeah, but she still maintained like relationships with some of the people she met when she was, with her rich family or whatever. So like when she grew up, she got to see like everything. She like when I tell you most of marriages is fake, everybody cheating on each other. She said I done seen the husband come to a bar with another dude and they kissed up, and then the wife come to the same bar another night and she there with a chick or a dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I done seen it all, man. She said ain't nothing, none of the stuff y'all saying new besides just the activity because back in the day, girls wouldn't do. It wasn't they weren't able to do none of the shit that they're able to do now. But
They was still
the
doing it though.
they were still
Oh
doing
yeah,
it. You
for
know what I
sure,
mean?
for sure, for sure. Like I said, you know what I'm saying. Our mamas was on Rick James tour bus in '83. Probably Michael Jackson tour bus too, because Mike was a freak like that. But
That nigga say fresh meat. That
smooth,
little video, he's looking at that girl titty. He said,
fresh
"Fresh
fish.
meat." Yeah, fresh fish. Yeah, that's what he said. Fresh fish.
Look at it.
Look at
Look at
those
the
things.
titties.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at the titties on that one. Mike was the man though. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. Is that the idea, the overarching idea is that the source of our problems as males when it comes to women begins with our mothers. And it's gotta be like that because you can't have a romantic relationship with your mother. And it's not until you begin to have romantic relationships with other women that you could even recognize that, wait a minute, my mama, but she a woman too. And if these women are capable of this kind of behavior, I wonder if my mother's capable of it too. And then once you find out that, yeah, your mama was on Rick James tour bus, that bitch was surfing on the top of the tour bus with her titties out, nigga, going
And a
up
lot,
Route 66.
All right.
and a lot of the times, like these
Then
these
you
women,
real, and then you realize, hey, my mama is my mama, but she a woman too. And the same thing that these women are capable of, my mom capable of it too. And when you can accept that about the first and most important woman in your life, the rest of these motherfuckers become easy
Mm-hmm.
because you don't have as much as at stake with other women as you do with your mother. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? But I ain't mean to cut you off, bro. Go ahead and speak your piece, bro.
and I was just gonna say a lot of the times these women don't know. Like even when we kids, like y'all name both of y'all name some situations that happened that you remember. Like they be thinking we don't know shit either at the same time. Like I remember, I didn't think nothing of it when I was a kid, but now that I think back, my mom had this dude best friend, and I would go over the house, we'd kick it and shit, and then when we'd leave, she'd kiss dude on the lips. But when I'm a kid, I don't think nothing. I'm just like, oh, maybe that's how friends do it. In other cultures and motherfuckers,
It's
you
my
know,
uncle. He bought me an ice cream.
Right. Right.
you start thinking
That's how
about
they got
shit
my
like,
fat ass. You want some? You want some? They see me over there with a bucket of chicken. My mom be like, "That'll be about 10, 15 minutes."
Damn.
That
That'll
nigga
buy
gonna
you
cook
10,
that
15 minutes.
chicken.
No, I was just. But
That
real talk,
nigga love.
my way of seeing it was weird. Was different. I would say weird because I just assumed that my mama was just like a different breed. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh yeah, ain't nobody else doing what my mama doing. And then to find out, a lot of them is. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, but even with what I was like saying, like I was telling you, like that's why I've been so green my whole life. I just, I thought all of that shit was supposed to be regular. Now that I'm an adult, it's just like, man, if I see either one of y'all, if y'all got a girl and I see her outside and your girl kiss some dudes on the lip, I'm like, oh yeah, he fucking her. Straight up, no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Cause first of all, why you in any nigga face? Number one. Number two, you kissing niggas on the lip. That's like real intimate. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
it's just like now that I'm looking at it, oh man, hey man, she probably gave that nigga the cheeks for real. Like, and it's hard to have this conversation with yourself because you don't want to believe that shit. But now that I'm older and I know better, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, yeah, you probably you fuck that nigga.
My
Like, and
mom's
you would say that about anybody else. You'll be like, if it wasn't your mama, you'd be like, yeah, she fucking that nigga.
exactly,
But since
Right.
it's your mama, you'd be
exactly.
like, nah, that's my mom. I can't, nah, that's my auntie. Like, my auntie can't be thought out here. It's just like, well,
New
she do
new
got, four baby
new
daddies. Like,
Lifetime new Lifetime mini series. My mama was a thought.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
But they
telling you, man.
they paint the perfect picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I feel like my mom, rest in peace. I still love her, but she painted the perfect picture. Like, no, this is how it's supposed to be. You're gonna get a girl. She tried to hook me up with these girls at church. These girls at church was sucking dick at church. Nigga, the
Yep.
deacon daughter
Oh,
was
they
getting
suck a dick
the
in
deacon
church.
Yep.
literally, nigga,
The deacon daughter suck a dick in church.
at church,
Say
nigga,
that
That
like
sounds
shit
like a tongue
literally.
twister, don't it?
5 times, nigga. Say that shit 5 times real fast, nigga.
The
The
deacon
deacon daughter
daughter was
suck a
getting
dick,
some
dick in just a
deaconer.
church of question.
Deacon daughter was doing dick in the church.
Yo, man, I was just telling a female friend of mine recently because her sister real heavy in the church. I told her, I said, man, your sister a hoe. I'm telling you, your sister a hoe. You think that bitch innocent? That bitch be sucking dick and throwing that ass up in the air. I'm telling you,
My
all
mama just text me.
all the all the old bitches in churches hoes. They trying to repent for real. I'm trying to tell
Pretty
you.
much. They
That's where all
thinking
the
about the
old hoes
sin they did
congregate in
last
the church,
night.
my nigga.
Hey, why my
The
mama hit me
Christian,
up right
the
now?
Christian church specifically. But
You hear me?
say that again.
I said my mama hit me up right now.
Oh, you see, that's God trying to talk to you. You see, God sending you the sign. Your mom needs to hear this conversation.
Mama
I
Tone,
don't think so.
Mama Tone, get ready to join the stream and give us some
Right.
game.
Oh no, bro, I do not want that. I'm gonna jump out this bitch. You think I be saying some reckless shit, nigga? You ain't been my mama, bro.
Oh
I had my
shit.
mama and my dad on the phone the other day. He said, "Hey man, I apologize for being on you for the wild stuff you be saying. I forget who I had a kid with, bro." I said, "I told you, son, I don't be saying nothing." Bro, my mama be often. I be like, "What?"
Your mom sound
Bro,
like
one time in college, I'm in my dorm room with a bunch of friends and shit. I'm playing the game for money. I'm playing 2K for money. I answer the phone on speaker. Do you know what my mama say when she answered the phone? Bitch, where my money?
wow.
I didn't owe her $1. She just decided that's how she wanted to say hello
Yo,
today.
my mom's was like that too, like real street hood ass bitch. Like she called me up, like, "Yo, you got some weed?" I'll be like, "What? No." I'll be smoking the blunt. Be like, "Nope."
I can smell it through the phone.
Like you lying, nigga. I'll be over there in 15 minutes. I got a blunt. Oh shit. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I ain't get none of that action right there. It was
Yeah,
just like, oh, you gonna be a perfect little boy.
you got the you see. I ain't trying to be disrespectful, bro, but you got your mother was walking around with the mask on, pretending.
Yeah, yeah, facts. That ain't disrespectful. I know what it
See,
is. I'm old
them,
enough
them
to
the type of
understand.
women, them the dangerous type of women because
Hmm.
they pretend that it ain't what it is,
That's
and they
why.
will fool a motherfucking nigga. And you been spun 30 years, 40 years with this motherfucker, and she got 7 boyfriends.
Yep. That's why. I be looking like everybody be talking shit about Sexy Red. I'm like, well, shit. At least you know who she is. It be these other
Yeah,
motherfuckers that be trying to act
Okay.
perfect, that be doing way worse shit. You know
Yeah.
what you getting with Sexy Red, but like, and once and
that is the word.
both of
I'm glad
y'all,
you mentioned that.
both of y'all, I'm gonna let you go, but both of y'all, I'm quite sure. I done been like a little bit on the dark side, but when you like on the other side of the fence, the nigga that they cheating with and doing wild shit with,
Ooh,
it
boy.
make you look at shit
Yeah,
different. You know what I'm
different.
saying? But
Man.
Exactly.
go ahead. That's all I have to say.
Exactly. But you bring up a very, very valid point. And I kind of allude to this point, but I never really directly, go at it. At least not that I can recall right offhand. And that is that at least with these modern women, you might not like the way they conduct themselves. And sometimes I don't necessarily agree with how they conducted themselves, but that's my own ego talking. And that's me projecting what I think these bitches should be doing onto them, which is really
Right.
not right. But the very valid point that you brought up and guys should take into consideration is that at least with these modern women, you know exactly what the fuck you get. You know exactly what you're dealing with. You know this bitch ain't no good. So there's no excuse for you to say later on down the road, oh my god, this bitch wasn't shit. You knew she wasn't shit when you met her.
You knew she wasn't shit when you was Tinder dicking her, but you still did it.
You know what I'm saying? So and that's a better situation, even though it don't seem like it. For you as a guy, that's a better situation to already know what you're dealing with up front because you can make your decision very, very quickly as to whether or not you want to fuck with her, as opposed you get with her, then she fronting like she the Stepford wife who bake cookies at home while you at work behind the picket fence. Meanwhile, she fucking the pool boy and the milkman and the motherfucking mailman.
Yeah, that shit fucked me up, man. I've
Exactly.
been chasing perfection my whole life, chasing perfect relationships that don't even exist,
This nigga
and
said, "I'm
that's why the red pill is here. Niggas start seeing other shit like what? Wait, whoa, what? That's why niggas be red pill raging and mad because a nigga like me thought shit was sweet. I thought it was perfect. Like nah,
I
you
would say
know.
that and the fact that a person they can relate to what happened to a motherfucker, but lead you down the wrong way to respond to that. They
Right,
tell you
right,
to
and
react
that's
instead
where
of
it fuck
respond.
up.
So you be like, damn, this bitch did do that. And that's probably what she was doing. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just violate her.
I'm gonna just cheat on her." But I'm gonna tell you from personal experience, man. The most effective response that you as a guy, damn, Tone dropped out. His motherfucking hamster got tired, nigga. You gotta get you gotta
His
give him
hamster
another
didn't get
fuck.
tired. That nigga ate that nigga.
He ate the hamster.
Nigga ate his internet.
Nigga had a hamster sandwich, nigga, with cheese. But what the fuck was I saying? I don't even fucking remember what I was saying. But any goddamn way, like I was just saying just there recently, it's better. It's really better. It's more advantageous for guys when it comes to dealing with these modern women. Now, I'm not saying that you guys got to go out here and accept these particular women. You know, the type of woman you want is up to you. That's your decision to make. But what
Hmm.
I am saying is that as a guy, you really should be thanking these women because they giving you a head start. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They not sugarcoating it. They not pretending like they really want to fuck with you when they really don't. So they not wasting your time. So there's no reason for you to be mad because she don't want you. At least she told you now instead of you finding out 6 years down the road. And trust and believe, y'all think that, and to a degree, it is true. You know what I'm saying? Because women didn't have their options weren't as readily available as they are today. Not that they ain't have them. You know what I'm saying? Because the fly bitch from 1985, she was out there fucking uh, athletes and rappers too.
Hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? But when it comes to dealing with women, the faster you can come to a conclusion or a determination about, you know what I'm saying, how this shit fit in the role based on her responses to what you're doing, the better. You want her to tell you no as fast as possible.
So you can get on with your life.
You want her to expose what kind of woman she is to you as fast as possible. Ain't no reason for you to motherfucking catch no feelings. If she ain't what you want, you keep it moving. It's really just that goddamn simple.
And that's why it's I don't know if this ties into the topic, but this probably could lead way into some other shit. But like that's why you gotta be like aggressive with women from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you really gonna find out if they gonna fuck with you or not. Otherwise, they'll sit up here and they'll play that game like they fuck with you, and they really don't. Because that's where we get caught up. We don't see that mask that you was talking about earlier, walking
Mm-hmm.
around. We don't see that shit because we don't get aggressive. We being too nice. We don't try to dominate and all that shit. And that's the only way to really figure them out is to like get aggressive from the beginning. You know.
You kind of, and this is not really the most accurate way to say this, but it's kind of what you're doing. You kind of telling a female, okay, hey, shit, or get the fuck up off the toilet. Are we going out or not?
Mm-hmm.
Are we fucking
I think
or
another
not?
problem too. A
So
lot of
like,
dudes.
hold on one
Uh,
second, Tom. So
yeah, go ahead.
as a guy, you want to give her an option, but you really only want to make them options limited. Yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
And then let her make up her own motherfucking mind. Because really, she done already made up her motherfucking mind. She's just waiting to see what the fuck you gonna do. Really, to be
Yep.
honest.
And
But
if
go ahead, Tom.
I was gonna say a lot of dudes associate the term aggressive with anger, and they aren't the
right.
two. They aren't the same thing at all. I mean, you could be aggressively angry, but aggressive is a sense of I forget the exact definition right now, but it's like imposing your will onto something. Like you could be passive where you let everything impose its will on you, or you could be aggressive where you impose your will on other things. And a lot of people think that means, oh, I should just be angry at the bitch. No, you like you said, you should have a progressive, like a path that you're going on, something that you're going through. And if I'm following behind somebody that don't know where they're going, I'm not gonna want to follow behind.
Hmm. Yeah,
And yeah,
being aggressive is the same thing as saying being assertive. So in other
exactly.
words, you saying to a female, uh, I'm call you call up you pick up the phone, you call her up, hey, we going on a date. Are you available at such and such time? She either gonna say yes or no. But you being assertive. You understand what I'm saying? And what I mean by assertive, if you say is you as the man is letting her know, look, this is what the fuck I want you to do with me. Do you want to do it? Yes or no? You forcing her to make a decision.
if you don't do it like that, you're gonna suffer later coming from
Oh,
experience.
that's
Just
fact.
like when a girl, for example, you meet a chick and she like, why did you come over here and talk to me? The real answer is because I want to fuck you. Like that's
Mhm.
why. But most of the time we'll be like, you just look like a nice lady. Like you don't even know her, but you tell her, oh, you
I
look
want to get to
nice.
know you
I
better
want
and
to
all
get
this other stuff. And
no, I
then if
want
she
to
But
believe
fuck
that,
you.
here go the game. Here go the game. This the game. Like my mama and my daddy used to tell me, Kareem, it ain't what you do, it's how you do what you do. So, for
yep.
example, if you see a chick and you know you want to fuck her, and you know that it's gonna be real crass, and she might not be receptive if you just walk up to her and say, "Well, I want to fuck you."
Hmm.
Then you just think this is where your vocabulary and your mouthpiece come in at. This is
Hmm.
why niggas need to read books. This is why niggas need to understand the words that be coming out their motherfucking mouth instead of just blabbing like some bitches. So that you could use other words, put other words together in different combinations and say the same goddamn thing. I
Pretty much.
love to take you home and make your love come down all over me. Girls, you got to you understand? And then throw a little bit of motherfucking character in that motherfucker. You had
Yeah,
that
yeah.
motherfucker laughing and smiling at the same goddamn time. I know I'm getting the. I know I'm getting that pussy.
Cause that
What you
just
smiling for? You still standing there? Let me talk to you. Yeah, I'm getting that pussy.
that just make it, sound more enticing. Like, I'm glad you said that, because
That's
this is
what
the
being
internet.
aggressive is.
They,
That's what being assertive is. Women want to know what the fuck you want with them. Go tell
And
that
when they
bitch.
feel like you doing some behind the back shit, of course she gonna feel weird and not be interested no more.
man, all these hoes been playing with me because of that. I've been behind the back end playing like, no, no, like we don't have to do it. Like, I think of you more than that, and playing all these games. And what happened in the end?
Ah,
You
she done,
been
she done
you
bitch
be in a
you up.
relationship. You be in a relationship, and then a couple years later, she stopped doing that thing she do because she never wanted to do it in the first place. She just knew that she could play with your ass. She
You
knew, like my last one, she made me wait about a good 30 days and all that good stuff. I'm like, oh, this is a good one. Sure enough, like them chicks that make you wait just don't fuck with you like that.
that's
Yep.
facts.
They
I
don't
just
fuck with
hey
you like that. Straight
Because
hey
up.
I
Like,
just
you ain't a
the
virgin.
struggle
You
ain't
ain't wait
making
for
you wait. The
marriage.
struggle is making themselves wait. This is what it's supposed
hey
to be.
I just met 3 females in the last week, and two of them tried that same shit with me. That uh pen pal, let's talk on the phone all the time shit. Nah, we ain't doing that. Holla at me when you ready to see me. You ain't ready to see me. I ain't, and we ain't got nothing to talk about. You don't have casual sex, bitch. I don't have casual conversation.
Because
How about that?
you get out of conversation similar things that I get out of blowing your back out.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
And the thing is, like, it ain't like these women are really on some like virgin save yourself for marriage. You out here hoeing for somebody, so you gonna do the same for me. It'd be different if you like really like just was a virgin and you was really just trying to go that route. But a lot of these chicks, they'll tell you like, no, no, I gotta wait 30 days. What's the difference between 30 days and now? Like, I can still fuck you and
See,
disappear
And
after
you
the
told
exactly.
thirty
me how
days.
long I
You
gotta
ain't,
pretend to
you
you
ain't,
to get your
you
pussy.
ain't
That's
gonna,
dumb.
you ain't gonna know me no better at day number motherfucking 29 than you did after the first 29 motherfucking minutes. Cause just like
Exactly.
bitches can fake orgasms, we can fake interest in relationships.
Yep.
You know what I'm
You tell a
saying?
nigga 30 days, he like, okay, for 30
That nigga
days, all I
gonna
gotta
wait
do is
30
pretend like I
days,
like it.
get that
Um,
pussy. Just like Tommy said tomorrow. We gonna say and do everything we gotta do till we get them draws down.
Or like that nigga Eddie Murphy and Eddie Murphy Raw. He was like, "We'll wait 6 months. As soon as I
Trying
get the
to tell
pussy, fuck you, bitch."
you.
What
You made me wait.
And it's gonna be good because I'm gonna fuck you like a mom. I'm gonna fuck you like I hate you because I don't like you no more. Because you made me
Yep.
wait for some shit that wasn't even worth waiting for.
You and
Yep.
ain't like you ain't giving it up to others because you still got your others that you call and do all this other shit. Hey, I
But you,
believe in equal opportunity. You over here fucking that nigga for nothing, you gonna fuck me for nothing too. And I don't mean that I can't take you out on a date. That don't mean we can't be cool
I
afterwards.
don't mean
But
I
you
don't respect you, bitch. But you
Yeah, like, but
ain't
don't
finna
like
make
play
me.
with me like you over
Yeah.
here just some holier than thou saving this shit. Like, no, it's too late. You already gave it up to
Now,
too many niggas.
now you understand. And I don't be meaning no disrespect. I don't be saying it with malice. Now you understand why I be like, shut up, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. You ain't nah, you're not finna play me because women, if you allow a woman to play games with you, she will.
Yeah, all of them too. They gonna
Yep.
All
see
of
what they
them.
can do.
Even
They
the good
gonna
All
one.
see what they could do. They got every last
all
one
of
of
them.
them. They
They
gonna
You
do
can
never
make a
whatever
you
you
can
it
make
say.
a good
never
one go bad like
the,
that.
the shit test never stop. As long as you fucking with her. Even when you ain't with her no more and she still like you, the shit test never stop. It is what it is, man. That's what you're dealing with when you're dealing with these women. But nonetheless, man, your mama fucked you up. Shout out to the homie Pimp God. He got a book called What Your Mama Should Have Told You. Y'all need to go check that piece out. It's cold piece. And we back for 2024. And before we get out of this motherfucker, because it's almost time, Tone, Ro, either one of you guys got last thoughts, final words before we get out of here until next time.
Yeah, yeah. What you nigga? Okay, this is just a random question. I think I know the answer, but you like, what do you think about sexless marriages? Should niggas just like? What do you think about that? I know what I think. I think I know what y'all think, but what you do? Like if we what advice would you give a married nigga if his wife ain't fucking no more? What would you tell him?
Run, run. An assassin is cheaper than alimony.
Damn.
No, I'm just.
No, you not.
But real shit, bro. You know, like somebody that fuck with you like that, but almost find you irresistible, and
Even
to just
after
go to
20 years, even after she
parents.
know your every move, your everything, like
What
she know your
what was
spots.
your question
If,
again,
if you've been
Ro?
doing what you're supposed to do,
What was your question again, Ro?
What advice would you give a nigga that's married and his girl, our relationship, and his girl stop fucking? What advice would you give him?
If she stopped fucking you, you got a problem. Something definitely wrong because a woman ain't gonna stop fucking you without a reason. And if she
yeah,
ain't fucking you, she got something going on with her from a health standpoint, or some other dude is lurking around and she thinking about giving that pussy to somebody else. Anytime your woman ain't fucking you like she used to, you have a problem. But see,
or you did some dumb shit.
what a lot of guys don't do, and it's because they be scared to hurt the woman feelings.
Yeah,
The same way that you was
there you
Yo,
go.
meet her on.
pause. You going in and out again. Pause. Yo, T.O.P.
Hear me? Hold
Hey,
motherfucker. Can you hear me?
Now we
your
can.
gerbil dying,
Okay,
nigga.
yeah, my motherfucking gerbil had a heart attack, nigga. That nigga on the wheel stretched out right now. I gotta call an
He,
EMT
he,
for this
he trying to make it another 4 minutes.
motherfucker. But like I was saying, if you married and your woman not having sex with you, this is why married dudes get a lot of extramarital pussy because their
Yeah,
wife ain't fucking them. You know what I'm saying? And all these other motherfucking hoes, of course they gonna fuck him, but they ain't trying to fuck him because they interested in him. They trying to spike the wife and trying to get them resources.
so
But
so do so do you
if
just
your
cheat on
wife,
her, or
if your
do
wife,
you leave?
nah, I would find out why she not fucking me, and then if I have a valid enough reason to not fuck with her no more, I'm out. But that's me. But I don't have that problem. Shit, the chicks I fuck with, they be cheating on their new boyfriends with me, motherfucker, and then they break up with that nigga and still be fucking me. So I don't have those problems. You
He's a
understand what I'm
home
saying?
wrecker.
I ain't no home record. That bitch is a hot stepper.
he walked in a house with a hole in it already.
You doing them niggas a
nigga,
favor, I
nigga,
guess.
they already had problems, nigga. I'm the therapist.
I'm the solution.
But yeah, if your woman ain't fucking you, man, you got there's some issues going on because like I was saying earlier, one, a lot of dudes, you stop being the dude who you was when she met you,
Right.
and that's why the spark go away.
That's what I was gonna say. Are you fucking up?
You understand what I'm saying? You fucking up. You can't meet a female and say to her, "This we friends with benefits," and then that shit turned into a relationship. Now she done pulled the wool over your motherfucking eye. You don't know it, but she done lost a little bit of respect for you because she done got you to do something that you said you wasn't gonna do.
Uh,
Women don't respect that shit, man. You got to be a man about your word. What it is what it is. If that bitch get disappointed, she just get disappointed. You got to get comfortable as a man disappointing women because you're gonna do that all your life.
No,
I
no.
don't know why that was funny to me, man.
Don't be like this cottonelle ass nigga over here, 5 foot assassin. Oh,
I'm going to get my girl
oh,
back, nigga.
baby fist ass motherfucker. Just cheat on her. Your name is
I got
just
advice for any
just
a
get
married
my ex
dude who ain't having sex in his marriage. Just violate her.
Damn.
Ain't
just
wrong with that.
Hey,
Ain't wrong with
literally
that.
though.
Just violate.
She probably get turned on. Shit.
shit.
Right.
Ain't nobody know that Ro was Bill Cosby nephew.
Hold
Right.
on, hold on, hold on.
It's
You
Lil
going too
Cosby.
far
Get it
now.
right. Lil Cosby.
Pause, little Cosby, pause. Little Cosby,
Damn.
little Cosby. He
Yeah,
called that
yeah.
nigga.
I'm getting
He
past
called
it.
that nigga little Cosby.
Soon as my Netflix special come out, I'm getting canceled. They gonna be like, nigga, on 23rd, nigga, what you talking about? What do you mean by violate?
We heard you on the Top Cast.
Vlad Top TV.
Vlad
But
Top
Vlad
TV.
Top TV, he's stupid.
Top Vlad TV.
Y'all
What
niggas
is
gonna
it?
be
Top
Never
like,
put,
TV in
yeah, I heard the
association with
nigga say
Vlad.
it. He did say it. Y'all
don't
niggas gonna
never
be
put that
snitching,
Peckerwood
adding
name
on.
in front of mine, nigga. Have some respect, nigga.
Nigga,
Fuck
you did
wrong
me
with
worse. Nigga, you called me Cosby, motherfucker. That's worse.
Well, at least he
Right.
black, nigga. At least I called you
Touche.
somebody
I don't
black.
give a fuck.
You
Fuck
called
that,
me
Touche.
nigga.
some
I'd
old
rather be
motherfucking
Vlad than Cosby.
lame ass Peckerwood, nigga. No pussy getting motherfucker. But anyway, he'd probably be paying for it. You know how the written niggas with money is.
Hell yeah.
But anyway, man, I'm glad that y'all could tune in. We've been in here for an hour. Y'all not paying us, so that's about all the time that we have tonight. Thank you for joining us for another episode of the Topcast. Tell your mama and your auntie T.O.P said hi. I'll be over this weekend. Make sure they got them hoe cakes ready for me. Because I love some hoe cakes, nigga. Anyway, thanks
Tone
again,
do too.
Ro. that nigga like any cake.
Yeah, okay.
This nigga be sticking up Carvels on the weekend.
He like them
Listen,
cookies that Baby D be eating.
I date women named Cookie and Candy. You gotta get it right. I only date bitches with
Nigga
food
said
names,
commissary
peaches,
cookie.
candy,
This
cinnamon.
nigga got a cult of bitches that bake cookies.
So
Anyway,
what are
man,
you doing?
thank you guys for coming back for another episode to do another episode with me. Hopefully, we'll make it back in this motherfucker next week. Same time, same channel, Monday, 9 p.m. Bring your friend with you. Until next time, we'll holler at y'all motherfuckers. Peace.
Peace.